Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. Last time we finished off Babylonia, and much like how in the game they said I'll give you 1 day to rest, that was me. I took 1 day of rest, and that's it. I think it's time. We head to the Grand Temple of Time, Solomon, the final Singularity. Wonderfully done, Caster. We have eliminated all 6 of the other masters. We have won the Holy Grail War. Once I make my command spell to make you kill yourself, the ceremony will be complete. Humanity shall escape the shackle of the physical body, be released from all suffering caused by its limitations, and advance to a new age. I nodded in agreement. Humanity's salvation and growth were not the tasks given to me. If the humans of that era wanted to grow, I had no reason to stop them. Just as it was during my life, I did simply what was required of me. In the FalKKonE Holy Grail War, there would be no servant survivors. All servants were to be eliminated. Even I, the victor, was fated to commit suicide, compelled by my master's command spell. No, that was a joke. I'm kidding, Caster. I'm sorry, I got overexcited. That's a bad joke! I have no intention of offering my meritorious partner to the Greater Grail. I won't use my command spells either. They wouldn't work on you anyway. It was an unexpected development. Marisbury didn't realize it, but that was the first and last time he would ever tell a joke. What surprised me most, though, was how much his thoughts deviated from what I had myself seen. I asked him then, what do you desire? I'm only after the Grail's ability to grant wishes, and my wish is clear. It's the completion of Caldeus. Truth is, the one at Chaldea is still a prototype. To power Caldeus, I would need to take over power plants that could generate enough electricity for an entire country, for no less than 6 months even. Essentially, I need a budget that could fund an entire nation. The only assets I have are my precious offshore oil rig, Seraphics, and a French nuclear reactor I managed to buy the other day. Sorry, what's with offshore oil rigs having dope names? Creating a miracle was his life's work. It wasn't something he could get someone or something else to do for him. Instead, he asked for the time it would take to complete his task to be shortened, probably because he didn't have much longer left to live. He determined that, in the 10 years he had left, there was no way for him to complete and activate Caldeus. And so, to hasten its activation, he joined the FalKKonE Holy Grail War. The war was, to him, a shortcut. Thank you, Caster. I knew you would understand. Your cooperation will allow us to keep this ending our little secret. We can let the world think that Saber and their master won the FalKKonE Holy Grail War. No matter what it costs, I will complete the true Caldeus and activate it. It will be necessary in order to secure humanity's future. By doing so, Professor Lev Sheba will not only be able to see the future, but the light of the past as well. So Lev has been there for a while. He's not a new guy that joined up. Interesting. And pseudo-spiritron projection, the ray shift theory, will no longer be just a theory. Why did the Age of Gods come to an end? Well, that's us. Why has the foundation of humanity remained unstable since the advent of the Anno Domini era? The internet was created. Once the ray shift works, we'll be able to answer those questions. I knew this man was dangerous in a way unique to mages. Simply put, he lacked the sense of morality. You know, like most mages in Fate. But his burning passion and love for humanity were unwavering. I signaled my consent. This greater grail was not to be used to reach the root, but to grant one man's wish. What about you, Caster? Hey, don't tell me you forgot what the Einsburns said. The Holy Grail will grant the victor's wish. Both the master and the servant have the right to ask for a wish. I wish for immense wealth, but what about you? What will you wish for? I froze. I never expected this question. My wish, my wish, my wish. I'd never had the freedom to ask for one. I was about to say I didn't have one. But no, I did. I can really wish for anything, Marisbury? Yes, anything but the life of Marisbury Animosphere, the man who summoned you. Come now, Caster. No, Solomon, King of Mages. My contractor. My one and only friend. Knowing you, your wish shall be a righteous one. Say it with pride. I remember my lips rose up into a grin. And then the world went black. So I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, okay? I'm gonna plop down a theory. Is Romani Archimin Solomon? He looks kind of visually similar, but I don't know how that would work. And like, I mean, look at this. Hard cut to the doctor being asleep. Come on. Whoa, did I fall asleep? I'm sorry, guys. I know we're in a critical situation. Did we find the route to the singularity where Solomon's lurking? We barely have a day left. If our calculations are correct, Caldia will make contact with the final singularity in 4 hours. We'll begin the space-time fusion simultaneously with Master Tanner's ray shift. As long as it's within 72 hours of the fusion, we can escape the singularity by purging the Eastern Research Wing. I see. Everybody, take one last break then. You only have 4 hours, but get some sleep, get some food, enjoy a nice chat, leave some records behind. Screw anything. Do something to refresh and relax a little. We'll keep an eye on things while you do. Understood. If anything happens while we're gone, call us, Doctor. Alright. It's time for the final stage. It's been 10 years since I came to Caldia. It seems like a long time and yet not. Honestly, this doesn't feel real to me yet. Foo! Foo! Oh, there you are, Foo. When I think about it, you're a pretty strange creature, too. Foo! 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 Yeah. I can't really understand what you're saying. I may have been able to understand you back then. Yeah, I probably did. Well, I have a hunch about what you're saying. You're saying, are you okay with this? Magi Mary got mad at me over the internet, too. She told me not to keep secrets anymore. They dropped the Magi Mary thing for so long. To be honest, I don't feel guilty. I can't explain my reasons, but... besides, it still hasn't sunk in for me. Why did I come to Caldia? What was I doing before I did? All stuff I absolutely can't explain. Not even a little. If I told them I came here to protect humanity just because I felt like it, that'd be pretty lame, right? One day I had a feeling that humanity was going to end. It was one of those, bad dreams people get sometimes. See, I just dream about fires. I still do. Eventually I was forced to realize that this feeling of mine was true. And no way of denying it, yet no strength to make sure either. The only clue I had was that it would begin at Caldia. It was filled with a sense of terror, and I was compelled to do something. And I'm about to find out how this will end. I'm scared, but happy at the same time. Once this battle's over, I won't have to worry anymore. I can finally be free to do what I want with my time. Foo! Foo! Huh? Why are you thwacking the data on the demon gods? Oh, I see, you're worried about Tanner, huh? As for who Solomon really is, well, I suppose I have some idea. Kingu was a good sample case. Heroic spirits have many aspects. That's why a single heroic spirit can manifest as a saber or a lancer, for instance. So even if the Solomon who incinerated humanity was a variation on the one in the legends, he is still Solomon, the father of magecraft. And if he is the real Solomon, Caldia has no way to beat him. But now, I don't feel that way. If I'm right, that Solomon has one weak point. Yes, just one. He's the real Solomon and at the same time someone who is falsely claiming to be the king of mages. There's a void that Solomon can never reach. It scares me. What scares me isn't whether I can take advantage of that opportunity. It's what I'm going to be thinking when I reach that void. Alright. New plan. New idea. Anna and Gorgon were split. Right? Different aspects of the same one. Is Roman simply one of the aspects of Solomon? And that Solomon is that Solomon is being taken over by something else. Just like how Gorgon was taken over by Tiamat. I had a dream, a scene of a peaceful town, one I'd seen before. Hey, back in New Orleans? Hey, Mash, good to see you're doing well again today. I'm sure things will be quiet tomorrow, too. Hey, Carrie, I liked. What were you doing with that shield? The city's the same as ever. There's no danger around. That's right. We finally live in a utopia with no war, starvation, prejudice, or discrimination. Life has no end. The world has no end. Tomorrow will never be worse than today. This is the bliss of eternity. Morgan Freeman! No, I don't understand the happiness they speak of. Solomon, King of Mages, the image you show me only frightens me. Oh. Why does it frighten you? These people have been released from finite lives, from the terror of death, from all their worries. I thought you of all people would understand how wonderful it is to simply live. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why you show yourself to me, but I can see that you are concerned about me, which is why it pains me to deny you, but I must correct you when you are in the wrong. Very well, then tell me, Mash. I'm interested in the conclusion you've reached. You say there's no sadness because there's no death, but I don't think eternal life is happiness. Why? The people in this town are happy. Eternity is the happiness that humanity yearns for. No, that's a lie. Their smiles are wrong. The joys of life belong to those who live in the moment. Solomon, King of Mages. That is my answer to the question you once posed me. Our journey is not about trying to avoid the endpoint of our lives we call death, but rather to pass through it. So please, do not take away our desire to live. I see. So that was the question the other me asked of you. The other me! The other me! Wow, are they just putting it out there right now? A shame, truly a shame. Only those directly involved could be satisfied by such an answer. The demon god Floros spoke of you, of how a short-lived creature created by man lived her life. I paid particular attention to you as a sample case. No more. I no longer care. There is no path to a longer life for you. You have rejected eternity, and so you shall die. So die like the trash you are, and take all of Chaldea with you. Hey, good morning, Tanner. It's Da Vinci here with your wake-up call. I figure you'd be getting up from your nap about just now. The command room is ready. Now it's up to you and Mash to begin the last order. But first I have a request. No, it's less a request and more a bit of advice. I reviewed Mash's medical exams during the brief rest. I'll be blunt. Her body is at its limit. She doesn't have long to live and can only participate in one more major operation. Romani believed that it would be best not to tell her, but I disagree. For one thing, I think Mash knows. Good morning, Senpai. Did you just wake up too? I just took a nap and finished a physical checkup. If you're going to the command room, let me accompany you. Or would you like to go to the cafeteria and get a sandwich for some quick nourishment? Senpai? Oh, I can't bring it up. Foo-foo! Good morning, Foo. Have you come to bring us to the command room? Foo-foo! Who's staring at me? Foo! Foo-foo! Foo? Can't bring that up, but Ash, you should stay in Chaldea. Oh. Thank you, but that's impossible. Ever since you took my hand as the command room was collapsing around us, I've exclusively been your servant. If you're going to fight, I want to fight too, even if it shortens the small amount of time I have left. So you knew. I don't regret my life. Nothing sad has happened in it. If there's anything to be sad about, it would be that I won't be able to see what comes next. My life has been very happy. Everyone was very good to me. Even if I only have a few more months left to live, I want to be proud of what I can do with them. So I'm going on the final mission. Solomon said that life has no value. Human history is meaningless. But that is wrong. I will deny it with everything I have. Even if someone's life is going to be lost and forgotten, I've learned on my journey that the lives of every human in history are what built the present we live in now. So please let me accompany you until the end, Master. To prevent the incineration of humanity, to show the value of human life, and to retake our future. I'm sorry. Let's go, Mash. Right. Mash Curiolite will support you with everything I have. Right on time. Good morning, Tanner. Mash. Your physical and mental states both appear stable. The two of you are in top condition. We've finally identified the location of the King of Mages base, which we knew to exist outside the normal temporal axis. Chaldea will now make contact with this singularity. This entire facility will enter enemy territory. We will ray shift into the enemy singularity, but we'll also be physically connected to them. This will be different from our other expeditions. Moving between Chaldea and the singularity can only be done at the contact points. There's no need to look for a grail. The mission itself is simple, but you've got 3 things to do. First, besiege the enemy temple. Second, defeat the King of Mages. Third, return from the enemy territory alive. Besiege the temple? Yes, thanks to Shiba's analysis, we know the basic layout of the enemy territory. There's an incalculable amount of magical energy swirling around the center of the singularity. That's definitely the King of Mages' throne. The throne will be your target, but the route connecting to it is currently blocked. The enemy territory itself is actually a single massive life form. It's sending energy to the outer edges to its core. So once the outer edges are destroyed, the gate barring the way to the throne will shatter. Then you defeat the King of Mages once he's exposed, and finally come back to Chaldea. You'll have to walk back, though. Traveling via ray shift can only be done along the contact point, the entrance into the enemy territory. Once the King of Mages is gone, the singularity will disappear. In other words, we need to run out as the singularity collapses? Like Metroid. Enter the enemy singularity and destroy the 7 bases. Reach the throne at the heart, and defeat Solomon. Afterward, escape the collapsing throne, and return to Chaldea via the contact point. That's the mission. Any questions? What do you mean that the singularity is a single life form? Remember Fuyuki's Greater Grail? The magical reactor core that caused the Fuyuki Holy Grail War? It was originally made from the dissected body of a certain mage. Oh? And this singularity is similar. It's a small universe made from the magical circuits of a certain mage. A reality marble that can exist outside of the temporal axis for as long as it has magical energy. That is the true nature of Solomon's base. That's why we had to call it this. The Grand Temple of Time, Reality Marble Solomon. Oh, you didn't have that part. That would have made a lot more sense why the location is called Solomon. Now let's begin the final order. Initiating ray shift program. The enemy is Solomon, King of Mages. The mission objectives are to destroy him and return alive. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Okay. We can't bear to see this endless slaughter. We can't bear to hear this ceaseless screaming. Our clairvoyance reveals all the horrible truths of past and future. I, as king, cannot turn a blind eye. We simply lack the ability to turn a deaf ear. How ugly. The very premise is wrong. As long as life exists, we can fix nothing. It must be redone. That is the only option. Everything must be redone and perfected right from the beginning. In order to do so, considerable resources are required. We need a truly massive amount of fuel. For example, the massive amount of energy generated by incinerating all life on this planet. But a one-time harvest will not be enough. We will need to draw from the past, the present, and the future of the whole world. Oh, so is it just like 2018 is the time when it's like, oh yeah, that's enough then? Once it is collected, bound, and controlled, our task can be accomplished. Our kindred, the portents we with a capital W, which means it's important, scattered across the land. We write here of our indignation. We shall create a path for our kin who follow behind us, again capitalized. Build up a temple. Pile up the bands of light. Seek the way to the final singularity. There you shall find us on the throne of the King of Mages. Oh wait, no wait, is that what we read on the stone, perhaps? Tanner, Mesh, wake up. Are you guys alright? Oh, yes, Doctor. Ray shift successful. We encountered strange interference we've never experienced before during the ray shift. That image was... yeah, it was the same image I saw in a rook. Oh? Is it going to be Lev? No, Lev died. Unless Lev's back. You've got that right. Looks like you've wizened up a bit, Chaldea. The fact that you were lucky enough to make it past the 7th singularity is an accomplishment worthy of praise from me. Oh, it is Lev. Hi, you're still alive. I know how your battles with the other demon god pillars went. I'm impressed to see an inexperienced master like yourself has made it this far. It may surprise you to know that I'm very well acquainted with the subtleties of human nature. That's why I can admire Tanner's efforts. Honestly, your persistent survival is hideous. It makes me sick. Professor Lev, I'll not ask why you are alive. I feel that's a decent question to start with. We saw him get cut in half. But there's one thing I do want to know. When you approached Director Olga Marie, was your intent to destroy Chaldea and humanity even then, from the very beginning? That is such a MASH question, but there must be something else you'd like to ask, no? You must have been on humanity's side, at least in the beginning. Surely Lev Liner was originally an honest man. He must have been seduced by the King of Mages at some point, isn't that it? I want to know too, Professor Lev. You were working for Chaldea even before I joined. The foundation of humanity could not be restored solely with Chaldeus. It was Sheba which you developed that allowed us to get up this far. It's hard to believe that you had been working for Solomon from the beginning. From the moment the plan was set in motion, we were already in place throughout the world. Lineages destined to birth a demon god pillar in 100 years, in 500 years, while human mages established their own principles and theories and passed down to their descendants. We, whose power was born of the King of Mages, survived through generations until the designated time. We etched a curse into our genes to host the demon god pillar. and continued our lineage until our appointed era arrived. All necessary resources had been collected, but you Chaldeans insisted on surviving. Why? What made you do that? Did I miscalculate something? No, that's not it. It was because an imposter managed to slip past my watchful gaze. Am I right, Romani Archiman? Seems I underestimated you. Oh, are we gonna get this now, or is it gonna come later? Or maybe you were playing the fool in front of me, so things would turn out the way they have. Of course not. There's no way you could have detected Romani's nature. After all, he didn't trust anyone around him until I was summoned to Chaldea. I don't know the reason. I don't even know who the enemies are. There's no guarantee that it's even going to happen. He threw his entire life away, believing in the crisis of mankind he only saw in a dream. He continued to wait, believing that something that couldn't possibly happen would, in fact, occur. He couldn't let his enemies know that he'd noticed, so he couldn't tell his allies either. Of course I kept an eye on his suspicious behavior. That's why I made a move to kill him with the command room explosion. But even that failed because that master intervened. Hi, that's me! Whatever. Our king is tied up right now. The final calculations will be done in a few hours. You have absolutely no chance of making it to the throne. I'll prove that right now. Hear me, my name is Demon God Floros, one of the 72 demon gods, the one who governs information. I was caught by surprise last time, but I'm full of energy today. I'll enjoy seeing how much you've bettered yourselves. Oh, we got Floros Mark II. Been a while since we fought one of you. Leftliner is transformed into a Demon God Pillar. Master your orders, please. Dealing with a Demon God Pillar or two is no big deal now. So Mordred's already ready to go. You know what? Let's see if we can get a full Mordred combo. Let's switch this. Yeah, that's what I want. So we're gonna go. Let's give this a go to see how this starts off. Now, Ryder is good against the Demon Gods, right? Let's see. It is. Nice. Oh, that's another charge, huh? Are you gonna do that, like, every turn, dude? Well, that's fine. I mean, I didn't know what even I was gonna do here, so... Well, actually, let's see here. If I pop this on, how much do you get? Ah, that crit sucks. Is Mordred done? Dang it. Oh, she has guts, right. Sick. Ah, yay! You're done. So is just Love gonna be like, I'm dead. You got me. Oh.
It's pointless. Everything you do is pointless.
It can't be. The Demon God Pillar has reappeared. It wasn't restored or healed it. An entirely new Floros has been born.
You killed me, but what of it? There will always be 72 Demon God Pillars, no matter what you do to us. As long as the throne exists upon this land, our number will never decrease. If you want to kill me, you'll have to eradicate all 72 of us. But what chance do you have of that? Where is your army? There is nothing on Earth that can stand against us.
It was pointless after all. No, calling it pointless is ludicrous. Isn't it a bit too early for you to be given up? Who's this? Even if this entire planet became the battleground for the Holy Grail War. Even if everything on this land had turned into eternal ruinous grounds. Even if countless powerful enemies stood in your way at the end of your journey. You never gave up. You looked forward, knowing our fate has not yet been decided. This is no different. Now, let the battles begin, Master. Wasn't this meant to be a story about us taking back our future together?
What's going on? Why isn't Tanner gone? Why does Chaldea still exist? Why are our bodies crumbling?
Is that a dream? Are my sensors broken? There are summoning spells being activated all over the Singularity. There's no catalyst, no summoners. They're materializing autonomously, following the thin thread of fate. Oh my god. The thin threads of fate. There's your title drop. That intertwined when you cross paths. 10, 20, 30 Spirit Origin signatures on still increasing. Tanner, this is... Oh my god, is this everyone? I know that banner. Oh lord, I shall raise my flag once again for the salvation of a nation. It is Jean! Nay, for the salvation of this world. Oh my god, it's Jean d'Arc. Hear me, heroic spirits, mighty warriors who have gathered here. Though we may be rivals or from completely different eras, we must stand together now. Not to prevent the incineration of humanity, but to open up a path for our contractor. My true name is Jean d'Arc. In the name of the Lord, I shall become your shield. Who else is here? Show us. I want to see.
Activate the 9 pillars that govern the melting furnace. Zepar, Botis, Batham, Salos, Persum, Maxis, Epos, Aim. We 9 pillars know sound, we 9 pillars weave song. In the name of the 72 demon gods, our luminous torch shall never be extinguished.
I have confirmed the presence of 9 enemy pillars. I'm not sure we can take on so many of them. Yeah, it might be too much for us. Do not say such things. Demon gods of this sort should be a cakewalk for you by now.
Indeed, it's the first time I'm seeing them up close, and I am astonished that you battled such monsters. I must express my incredible respect for your prowess and bravery.
We shall hold this sector. Tanner of Chaldea, we await your command. The demon gods are nothing compared to that horrible witch. We are the Alliance of Dragon Slayers, and we shall repay you for your hard work in Orleans. Yes, Jean, you are right, and vive la France, Tanner! What's up, my homies again? Come on, Amadeus and Sanson, pay your respects.
No, I am too ashamed to show myself. I'm happy you're just helping behind the scenes. Oh, you're so uptight. It's too late to be fretting over appearances now. Let us finish off this prelude so that we may hurry on to the next venue.
Are we gonna get each, like one being all the friends callbacks? Oh, we can... Oh, we're gonna be going through, like, everyone, huh? Well, as fun as it would be to use you guys, I mean, you are, like, pretty good, but, like, 100% on her is even better. So, like this. See how much we can get. You're good. You're nearly there. Okay. Actually, if I use Gil's... Well, if we get hit enough, we'll be good. Well, there we go. So, attack up. Attack up. Blue up. And this up. How'd we do? Woo-hoo-hoo! That was nearly a single turner.
For the 9 of us to be overpowered by a ragtag group of heroic spirits, there must be some flaw in our design.
Scattering of terminal components confirmed. Breaking away from the throne, focusing on self-recovery. Melting furnace Nibarius rebooting, expelling enemy servants. Oh, they can just reboot? That sucks. No matter how many we defeat, the numbers aren't decreasing, but we can make them weaker. As long as they are continuously defeated and forced to regenerate, the demon gods can do nothing. Yes, you're right, Jean. The supply of magical energy from that sector to the central throne has stopped. Well then, there's only one thing for us to do. If the demon gods regenerate infinitely, we will continue to suppress them as long as our strength holds out. We'll clear out a path to the throne. Members of Chaldea, please go before us. May the Lord bless and protect you on that path. And like half the servants just start praying a Hail Mary, and the other half are like, why are they all Christian? Hello. Number 2. Oh, you get to kind of choose. Okay. Oh, it's cool. It's each of the logos. Floros, the information sensor, is in the second. Well, I mean, honestly, let's go after... I feel like going after them in order is a smart thing to do. We 9 pillars obtain letters. We 9 pillars compose phenomenon. In the name of the 72 demon gods, the research shall never be extinguished. Okay. That should be a moo. You call yourselves the 72 demon gods? Then Septim Montis Rome, the 7 hills of Rome, shall stand in your way. This is all a bit beyond my understanding. However, my objective is clear. Namely, this is a battle, correct, Tanner? I do not know all the details, but if I am not mistaken, these horrible creatures are the enemy. And I will take this opportunity to repay a debt. My friend, I will swing my meteor metal sword with all my soul. Look at all those demon god pillar things. Not able to kill them in one fell swoop is somewhat unromantic. This is fine. Killing them is certainly a task worthy of me. Most importantly, though, the drinks after this will sure taste great. You're in high spirits yourself, Jinkei. You're gonna have a banquet? Count me in. I'll make something. Oh, Boudica, Jinkei, Lubu, Spartacus! Ah, it is finally coming back to me. That's right, we all fought together once.
Nero, my dear child, I must tell you something. Words, a great command that howls to the heavens. Rome shall help you and Tanner at this moment.
My ears do not deceive me. That tone, that majestic appearance, he is unmistakably the founding king.
I am Rome! The age of gods shall end once and for all. Our Rome was one of the things that stood as proof of that. The age of man, it is the age of romantic adventure. That is the Rome I wished for. Thus, prove it! Fight! Be victorious! Everything is permitted for you!
Oh, long live the holy progenitor, long live her imperial majesty Nero Claudius!
Amu! Amu! Cloth yourselves in crimson and gold. Rome and your emperor promise you the glory of victory. Let's do big dumb combo to start with. It says final there. So what's happening? What does predicting mean? Are there gonna be weird gimmicks for these? Because these look like how the raid bosses were. Are these like raid bosses? But it's like single player raid bosses. Maybe because everyone else already beat them, like, it's counted as fine? I don't know. You know what? Let's just go like this. Saber Lily combo. That's some good numbers coming out of you, huh? Honestly, let's just finish this. Hi, Lev. A ragtag group that doesn't know the true value of the Age of Gods. Ignorant militants, a hodgepodge of heroic spirits. How can such a puny and poor group push us 9 demon gods back? Our desires, wishes, and respect are what gives Rome its light. We cannot lose to a lump of fear and despair. It's laughable, really, and... What is the matter, holy progenitor? Why are you looking over there? What's happening? Teardrop photon ray. Oh, okay. I guess it was a little too much to shoot that off with this spirit origin, but we have drawn first blood.
Nero, you wouldn't know, but that's the true sword of my father, the war god Mars.
What? Holy progenitor, what did you just say?
It's a giant sword of light that the god of war Mars, who is virtually manifested in satellite orbit, wields?
The conceptualization of war itself? What? Mars is a satellite? What? Okay.
It uses Altera's magical energy in itself, but its power output is compounded, probably.
I don't really understand, but having the god of war around would be pretty helpful, holy progenitor. The Roman army and I shall handle things here. You go ahead, Tanner. The world will not end. Our paths connect to our 7 hills. Forward, conquer. Your advance will open up the path to tomorrow's world, to Rome.
We 9 pillars smell the scent of time. Just sniff it up. We 9 pillars follow phenomena. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we will not allow this aggregation to cease.
Yo, did you just shoot a demon god pillar? Oh my god, they brought the ships. Hold it right there. From here to the future, from now to the past, all of this belongs to us. What I'm getting at is that this is our territory and you're gonna give us everything you've got, including your lives. Captain, I see a new ship off the starboard bow. That's Queen Anne's Revenge. I see, he's come too. Annoying, but he's okay in a fight. I shall be the one to defeat you. I can't let anyone else be the one to... Oh. You especially we reject. Oh. What is this word? I forgot about his specs. LOL WTFFML. Oh, come on, guys. What are you doing attacking me in the middle of my super cool monologue? That is so not cool. Wow, and the captain's lecturing a demon god on what's appropriate as a human. I'm not sure which one is worse. Oh well, nothing for it. We'll have to put up with you again. Right, compromise and settle. Compromise and settle. Wow, I'm being treated as a guy they settled for. Welp, that's IRL women for ya. Oh, this is the worst. You're pushing your ideals on women too much. What? He talked? Come on, Captain. Hector's not here. It's just us and your men on this ship, which means we should fight along with the Golden Hind. Fighting together with Francis Drake. Alright, men, we'll match our movements to the old Drake's ship. Who do they think they are, stealing a pirate's treasure? I don't care if they're demon gods or plain old devils. They'll regret stealing the treasure from Super Pirate Blackbeard when I send them to hell. You are purple. Okay. Boy, you just keep going, huh? Do you do extra damage? You do decreased defense, noble phantasm seal. I mean, whatever. I just want the damage, really. So I just wanna hurt. I wanna hurt you. Oh, we got this. Yeah, we did it. Good. Alright, Tanner, get going. If the stars are in the sky, you can use them to guide your path. There's only room for us here. Alright. Rally. What is it? Send everybody off with a song, something that'll cheer Tanner on. A request? How wonderful, just for today. Okay, Tanner, don't stop moving because my song entrances you. Oh, they're so lucky. They get to flirt with your Raleigh-chan over there, so lucky. I want to play with her too, I want to play. But I will turn my resentment into power. Come on, let's kill this stupid squid thing. I am not a squid. I am a ray. What? Oh, yeah. Cause I know in SMT, Fornius has always literally been like a manta ray. So, interesting. Hi, Jason. I forgot about you. Yeah, damn it. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. No, I'm gonna live. No, I'm gonna die. I'm a heroic spirit who fights with wisdom and courage. I don't want to fight in a battlefield where there's 10 times more enemies than us. I want to win that easy way. So I'm going home. My home turf is a place where I don't have to think about anything. Lord Jason, wasn't it our bond that summoned you here? I was delusional. Delusional! I let you drag me here. Oh, it's okay. I'll protect you, Lord Jason. Hector's here too, right? Right. Defensive battles are my specialty. Me and the Argonauts can hold on the line for a while. Huh? Are you idiots? I mean, maybe Medea's, but you too, Hector? You and Medea both need to go support Heracles now. Clear a path for him so we can concentrate on defense. What about defending this place? Are you willing to sacrifice our one tiny hope of victory, idiot? Listen, this is just a simple math problem. Instead of turning 1 into 10, it's much better if we turn 10 into 100. Make the Argonauts a 10 and we'll be toast. We'd be better off by 1,000,000 times making Heracles a 100. Right, Heracles? You may be completely out of your mind, but we're talking about war. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just having him grin, that's raw. That's my Lord Jason. When Jason gets big-headed, he can really turn into a total loser. But when you put him under a ton of pressure and when he starts to get anxious about his own life, he gets really smart and really cool. Hi, Medea will support and strengthen you with everything I have. Show them the power of the famous hero of myth. Yo! Ascension! I can't believe it. I never thought to see the day you'd impress me, not since I became a heroic spirit. Who's this? I'm speechless. Who? Huh? That voice. Oh! It's the real one! That made my head hurt. That Medea over there is real too. It's true that we've come here to die, but our job is to delay the enemy for every possible second. This is good. You're the captain. I can protect you for a short while. Use that time to move the Argonauts to distract them. Damn it. What a nightmare. Two of them at once. If this is a dream, I hope I can wake up soon. Come, Tanner. Gotta move on. The wind won't be at your back forever. Oh, I'm happy about that. We 9 pillars assist with integration. We 9 pillars maintain the terminals. In the name of the 72 demon gods, nothing shall stop this integration. Yeah! Too bad, demon gods. The duty for you 9 is to organize. My job is to mess it all up. Remember I smashed that glorious round table to smithereens?
Observe, the thunder of the gods hath come. A perfectly executed 3-phase electrical current.
But that high-pitched laugh. Oh, it's him. I figured he would show up.
Pardon me for taking my time to get down the giant thunder and lightning stairway. Indeed, Nikola Tesla is here.
Why are you so fashionably late to the fight? Are you an idiot?
Wonderful electricity. This pure thunder and lightning that stirs up the atmosphere is definitely alternating current. And what a marvelous will to fight. Milady, it seems you're trying to fry the demon god pillars. Then let's conquer them together. The three of us together will be more than enough to take out the 9 pillars.
You're not gonna say anything, bud? Interesting that he's doing single hits. You don't normally see that from these guys. I will say, honestly, I do find these battles very easy. But of course I know that this isn't the actual challenge. These are basically like the these are the regular encounters of the start of the chapter. They're not meant to be right now. Sheesh, there's seriously no end here. Anyway, we managed to clear a path for you. Go, Tanner. What's that face? You can't move your legs? Let me tell you, if you stay here, you'll just be in our way.
Thy protests prick my conscience, but what can a playwright do? Incompetent as I am, I bid thee farewell to witness the conclusion of this story. We are in complete agreement, playwright. I, too, have tired of this battle line.
No, not you, wretches. Well, actually, you guys are in the way, too. But your support comes in handy now and then, so we need you to stay here.
Well, Tanner, Mash Cure Light, I would like to see the innermost area of the Temple of Time, but as you can see, I am busy researching a story here. My role here is to provide support not only for the great scholars, but also for the muscle-brain servants. Go forth, Tanner. Oh, don't tell me you mean to make us say it. I don't know how many times this line has been used. This line has been repeated in many heroic narratives.
I think I know.
Fine, I will meet thy expectations and serve it to thee. So leave this to us and go forth.
Yo, I'm counting on all of you.
Go and save the world, Tanner. We 9 pillars mourn the flames of war. We 9 pillars honor the dignity of the fallen. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we shall not allow eyes to be shut away from this truth.
Yes, exactly. You do all your grieving and your honoring, but fail to go beyond that. That's right, instead of remaining steadfast and stagnant, believing all is well, we must extinguish war's smoldering flames, so that those who lost family, friends, and loved ones will never have to lose anyone again. We shall stand our ground here before you all. Bonus effect and charge gain. What's the bonus effect? Ooh, that's a lot of defense downs, huh? Ooh, that's a lot of defense downs, huh? Alright. I'm gonna do that on you. Because this is gonna hurt quite a bit, I bet. To everyone but Mash. Oh, no, it's single target. Stupid. Nice. That's awesome. That's real good. Well, let's at least try and bring it back. Oh, never mind. Don't hit Mash. Well, you did. In comes Enya. Well, I mean, the word overkill came up, so we know we did it. The path is open. Master, please fear no pain. But do fear injury. As long as mankind fears death, it is natural to long for immortality and eternal youth. But even so, you must press onward. There is nothing wrong with fearing death. Such a thing is nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody came here to taste the pain of death once more in order to help Master Tanner. Right, we're gonna die here, aren't we? Aren't you scared? Strangely, I'm not. I'm not scared of death or pain at all. It's probably because death doesn't mean losing in this fight. Fire up your noble phantasms and keep shooting. If you don't die, you win. If you do die, well, that doesn't mean you lose. Open the way for Tanner. The scene is always before my eyes. It continuously gouges our vision. The drama your daily lives portray is always real. It is a great show without a single line, without any hope. From an arrogant dictatorship that swallows up many lives to a momentary isolation that all ends alone. They are all the same to us. We understand them as if we have experienced them ourselves. Yes, truly. Why do we have to keep up with all of this? Is that just a glimpse at what the dude on the throne keeps seeing? Oh, hi, this is a new place. Wakey wakey? Demon god Baal.
Oh, my king. My king, our temple is being invaded. My king, allow us the use of the third noble phantasm. What? There's another? We should incinerate those heroic spirits with Ars Amaldel Salomonis's bands of light. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that now. What an ugly sight. Truly ugly to see, do you not think so, Bale? The bands of light are the way of balancing old humanity to reach a better truth. But even knowing that, they still attack us. Unbelievable. Then let us, the gazing stars, use the bands of light. We shall purge the heroic spirits. What are you worried about? That is not like you, Bale. And you call yourself one of the 72 demon gods? Even if you incinerate those heroic spirits, as long as that exists, they will endlessly reappear. Wait, are you talking about the Throne of Heroes? Oh no, Tanner, me, hi, that's me. Even if a few pillars perish from the pains of death, they will immediately be replaced. Defeat is not possible for us, Bale. Slaughter heroic spirits by the dozen. Taste defeat by the dozens. On behalf of the 5 envoys, understood. We shall concentrate on eliminating those heroic spirits. We 9 pillars that shall build rationale. We 9 pillars that shall consume humanity. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we will not allow ourselves to forfeit this rage. Nito-Chris kept nagging me to come see an unusual temple here. For the woman of the heavens to make such a request is very rare. Therefore, I've tagged along on this whim of hers. Why haven't they put in pest control? I cannot see the throne in this state. Are they trying to ruin my tour, these fools? Hurry and exterminate these pillars and let me enjoy myself at once. This is a god's order.
He hasn't learned a thing. Or rather, King Ozymandias hasn't changed at all. Pharaoh Ozymandias is trying to say this. I am on a trip, but this is an exception. I shall grant you the honor of fighting first. Nobody would get that. If you have no intention to fight, then stand back. Even I had to muster up the courage to come. But a servant who holds such massive powers is just here to watch. What are you, the greatest golden fiend ever?
Do not worry. Even if the king of the desert becomes upset, I have some solar flames right here. So the round table is gathering too. Though it is normal for tourist spots to become crowded, it is quite unpleasant. Forget what I said, forget about fighting first. I'm leaving. I leave the rest to you, Nito-Chris.
Pharaoh Ozymandias! If we all fight together right now, it shall become very exciting.
Silence! If it were only the Hassans, perhaps, but there's no way I could fight alongside the round table. They should be enough in fighting the demon god pillars. There's no hero here worthy of fighting alongside me in the first pl-
Oops, am I late here? Looks like a strong bunch is all gathered already.
What are you doing, Master Tanner? Why haven't you positioned me at the front line yet? Of course, that bowman there is coming to the front line too, correct? If so, I shall pardon you even more. I do not know who you are or where you are from, but I shall give you the honor of being able to fight alongside Ozymandias.
Oh, what's up with this Pharaoh guy? He sounds mighty helpful. Okay, if that's what you want, I'll get right on it. Ooh, well, I like that. Oh, those are some good numbers. Oh, there's no way you're gonna kill this guy with death. There's no way.
That was a big number. That was a big number.
Oh. See, that would have sucked with any other, like in any other battle. But here I can do this. And let's see how big this number go. It's gonna be less probably because of the fact that we lost the attack up, right? But still gonna be like 150, I bet. I was close. I was close. Oh, and then he's gone. Oh, I love seeing that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, we are the gazing star, the 72 demon gods, those who control thought and theory. No matter what kind of heroic spirit opposes us, it is not possible to burn up our wisdom. We're getting pushed back. We cannot take on an army like this with just our powers. Nay, you have all acquitted yourselves well. What you now hear are the death agonies of the demon god. Wait, no!
Beings of mindless violence needn't be objects of fear. Is that not so, O distant knights of the Round Table?
You are... Oh no, I thought that was gonna be Okay, no. I thought it was going to be King Hassan. We shall take on the last push, Tanner. I am called the King of the Storm, the one who holds the Rongo Miniad. I've come from afar to drop the anchor of the planet beyond the skies. Come along, my modest silver knight. Yes, my lord. Switch on our get... Oh? Destruction of the terminal elements. Something confirmed. Disconnect from the throne. Restart rebirth not possible. At this rate, it'll be enough to hold these guys back with just us. Tanner, go on ahead. What? You're telling us to fight more? Impossible. That is impossible. My head's gonna explode. You may go and ignore 100 Personas whining. Just as Sanzeng says, hurry ahead, Tanner. We 9 Pillars celebrate birth. We 9 Pillars praise the union. In the name of the 72 demon gods, we pronounce that disdain will never come to this adoration. It is not to threaten, but to exterminate everything. Name yourself, fiend. Did you just say adoration? Did you? Oh, wait, no. Did a bunch of fake demon gods say the word adoration? Oh, no, it's you. I love guessing. You should really learn to hold your tongue. I can't let that slip by when I hear that word. What was that? Hey, watch out, Enkidu. Did you fire that off knowing I was here? Oh, sorry, my hand slipped. I was aiming for your head, but I didn't think you'd manage to dodge. Don't make me get too mad in front of Tanner. So the rumors were true. You became a lot more modest by boring the body of a human. That's not like you, Ishtar. You're supposed to be a lot more selfish, vulgar, and strange. Why not collect the fragments of the demon god pillar? They look great in your hair. You're both evil gods that bring peril to the world of man. How about showing people what you're really about? I'm sensing a bloodlust from Ishtar I've never felt before. Smile on her face and lack of words makes it even worse. Leave her be. They've been rivals since the Age of Gods. They'll never be able to get along. Gorgon, you're gonna help us too? Is that you, Anna? I do not know the name Anna, but if you mean me, I am here. Tanner, right? Gorgon and I are not the heroic spirits you know, but the spirits at our core desiring to show gratitude towards you. I'm sure you don't want monsters like us to remember you, but please let us help. I don't really care either way, but that girl over there just wouldn't shut up about it. See, of course. If we don't earn points here, Gorgon will be alone forever, yes? As a fellow snake-type goddess, I can't leave her be when she says she has no one to contract with, no? The same goes for Cuckoo too, meow. She was so annoying on the Mesoamerican chat room that I love how the goddesses all have a chat room. It's great. I just came here because the heroic spirit who fell at least once into my underworld asked me to carry them back up, that's all. Come forth, heroic spirits that have trained in Kerr. I release you from your repair work in the underworld.
Ha! I'm back with a roar and ferocious flesh. Misashibo Benkei has arrived. Come, Lord Ushiwakamaru, don't look away. Say something. I know it's awkward, but I believe Tanner will forgive you.
No, it's not awkward. I wasn't really at fault.
Normally the three of us should have disappeared, but since it was the Age of Gods, that goddess over there captured us. Actually, our spirit origin has continued on since Uruk. Yes. Ereshkigal forced us to, as a condition for us to leave, we had to repair the underworld. We've finished everything we needed to and we're ready to leave, but Ushiwakamaru negotiated with Ereshkigal. I don't want to leave like this. I'll commit seppuku if I can't apologize to Tanner. Then threw a complete fit. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Ereshkigal, I'm offering Benkei to the underworld. Use him for hard labor for 50,000 years and then throw him away. No thanks. I don't need a stuffy-looking guy like him. He'd ruin the majesty of the underworld. I love dunking on Benkei. It's great. Hey, you guys, the battle's already started. We can chat later. Let's get Enkidu and the Demon God Pillars. Okay, so let's see here. We can give this to you, actually. That was stupid, actually. Sorry. Give that. Let's just go stupid. Go feral. One of those Sakuras is in the goop. You can charm a demon god. Wow, you can charm a demon god. Well, I've learned something here today, and I hope you have as well. Wow, that's a big number. Okay, yeah, that's good. Ooh, moist eyes. How much HP you getting back per turn, bud? That's like nothing, so that's fine. Let's get big numbers up with you again. Because if we get those stars, that'll do good. Ooh, that was a nice crit. And we have enough for Rongo Minion anyways, so we're all good. You might have been the easiest, honestly. Like, out of all of them, I mean, mind you, we kind of had a stacked party. Large fan of how it just clips off at the top. Okay, yeah, go away. You're good. We're good. We got that. We are unsinkable. This is futile. We, the 9 pillars that govern life, will not be exhausted as long as we have the throne. We do not fear the tyranny of divine spirits. Those that have bowed to the old humanity are no enemy to us. We haven't submitted to humans. We just realized that a future lies in them. See, I agree with Ishtar. I'm in a fight with every ounce of magical energy I have, yes? At least that's what I wanted to say, but I think we're missing a team member. Where's Merlin? He's slacking off again. I'm gonna give him a Buster Deathlock from the top rope. Merlin isn't participating this time. He can't walk here, so boo-hoo for him. But he did leave a message for Tanner. Sorry I can't have fun with you all. I'm a little busy updating Magimary's website. Wait a sec! Is Magimary Merlin? But you know, if I keep showing up, the other supporters won't be appreciated. So I'll be waiting to form a bond when you take back the future. More specifically, through a pick. And that's it. And that's it. That end part had some despicable jargon, so I made some cuts. Merlin's helpless. He's always only thinking about himself until the very end. Hold up. Wait a second. Did I just hear something that destroys my entire world? Doctor, I'm sorry about this, but online idols don't just magically appear on the internet. All demon god pillars in the temple have dialed down their activity. The route to the throne has opened up. It's our one and only chance, Master. Okay, let's go, Mash. Good, no demon god pillars detected at the throne. All you need to do is dash through. Well, leaving that aside, Romani, the final battle is right before us, but let's confirm a few things. The one who carried out the incineration of humanity, the one who waits at the temple is the Mage King Solomon. Who exactly is that? Well, that's... yeah, please tell us. Yes, I agree with Senpai. Dr. Roman, please tell us your thoughts. Fine, it's only an assumption, but I'll tell you. That Solomon is not an imposter. Made contact with this Temple of Time, that fact became undeniable. Because what makes up this temple is Solomon's magical circuit itself. No one besides Solomon can control King Solomon's magical circuit. There's still the possibility of someone controlling him, or else... If King Solomon isn't the same person he was in life, he may have become a different class, like Jeanne d'Arc or Cuchulainn, correct? Yeah, but even if Solomon became an altar, I don't think it would change much. If the opposite of good is evil, and evil is the opposite of good, Solomon is nothing. He would remain the same no matter what. Nothing? Don't you mean neutral? Nope, nothing, because he never wished for anything. King Solomon was never allowed a will of his own. And that's why you're saying he wouldn't be evil even as an altar. But anyone can see that the King of Mages is pretty evil. That's what gets me. Maybe Solomon had a human-like concept of good and evil after all, and he gained evil motives after turning into a different class. That's what I thought. That's not it. I'm certain of it after coming here. That thing is King Solomon, but the inside isn't. It's the same as Kingu. It means that that thing is just King Solomon's corpse. Oh, I don't understand is the reason. Why did they come up with such a purpose? That was the thing I just couldn't understand. That's why I've been silent up till now, but there's no need to worry anymore. Because now we can ask him the answer in person. Okay, you're almost at the dimensional fissure. This will be the last transmission from Caldia. No, last conversation. So I'll ask you a question I could never ask you until now. Mash, do you have any regrets? Is this the outcome you really hoped for? Of course it is, Doctor. I have no regrets even to the very end. I'm not going to say anything. I see. Go show off that strength to Solomon. Wish you the best of luck, Master Tanner. I've seen much misery. Even if Solomon did not feel anything, we could not endure further cruelty. Who's this then? Don't you feel anything? Don't you want to try and correct this tragedy? No, it is God who punishes men. The king just regulates them. The sadness of others does me no harm. All humans are creatures who reach that conclusion. That rationale is unacceptable. Such a system cannot be allowed. We discussed this. We reached a decision. To take leave of everything. This sapient being had mistaken even the meaning of God. His ability has returned to normal. This is King of Mage's throne. Foo! When did you get here? We left you at Caldia for this mission. Foo! 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 Even though we do not disappear, to be defeated in battle over and over is not what we expected. Confirming a figure on the throne is the King of Mages, Solomon. Yes, we've met once before, I believe. Welcome, Caldia's master. We were putting the finishing touches on the virtual first noble phantasm, Ars Nova. Why must you appear before the startup calculation was complete? First virtual noble phantasm? Like me, he didn't know his noble phantasm's true name. This King Solomon is... That is correct. I have 3 noble phantasms. The virtual first noble phantasm just needs a matter of minutes to mature. The second noble phantasm is the space itself. The time of coronation hath come. I am the beginning of eternity. Ars Paulina. In other words, my reality marble, Solomon's Grand Temple, a workshop of void space outside of physical reality and isolated from time. Then the third noble phantasm you mentioned must be the bands of light. According to Caldia's measurements, the energy it would take to exceed the bands of light doesn't exist on Earth. That's what scorched the entire Earth, and ended the human race, and incinerated humanity. You have it backwards, Mash. Unfortunately, an energy source exceeding the bands of light doesn't exist on Earth. Fool, that's exactly right. Because it is made of you people. The bands of light are made up of all the energy gathered from Earth. I made the singularities, fractured history, cut the connection between what came before and what followed after. Reaching from the present into the past, I was able to wring out nearly limitless energy. The bands of light unify all of that. The heat you looked upon was this planet's passion. It is the vestiges of the people of each era, the consolidation of everything, the very crystallization of human history. Why do you need that much magical energy? Of course, so I can attain the ultimate position. We have no faith in you. If no one is going to achieve it, then I will. If no one conquered death, then I will. The heroic spirit's resistance means little. Granted, as long as the throne exists, they pose an inexhaustible threat. But in the end, they are mere servants. If I kill their master, it is all over. You are the anchor for these heroic spirits. If you perish, every single one of them will leave. All of your actions have been for nothing, Tanner. Oh, the worst master of the human race. No. Mato Shinji exists. The payoff begins now. Burn to ashes like trash. The human race will perish with you. No, you're wrong. Senpai's battle hasn't been meaningless. No matter how tough or painful things got, Senpai always did everything he could. He always kept moving forward. All those efforts have led us to this temple. Master Tanner's the best master. We're proof of that. Master, I wait your orders. By your will, I'll crush Solomon, the King of Mages. Yeah, let's go, Mash! Ah, we're fighting him. Very happy he gets voice lines that are translated. Let's start things off with Big Oonga Boonga. Of course he'd be Caster, which is strange that he came up as nothing, but we'll see here. Okay, that's good, but what matters more is those big crits like that. Like that! That's real good. Remove debuff? Okay, that's fine. Vestiges. Evade? That's annoying. Keep getting those stars. Browse. Just taking a look. Oh, stop with the evading. Like, yeah, like, hit us? That's fine. But stop giving yourself evade. Stop! Okay, browse is like, whatever. This has got to be a survival battle then, because, like, what can I do? This is the worst. Pop that. Okay, go ahead. We're invincible. Okay, howl with laughter. Good, we can hit him this turn. Finally. Okay, time of despair hath come. Okay, charge gain. Ah, that's annoying. Should have brought out Nero, because she would have a not only sure hit, but oh, you're not going to do it? Shut up. Oh, don't use vestiges. Yay! Cool. We've been getting real lucky with the crits with them, yeah. Honestly, our best bet is probably just to attack as good as we can. Oh, wait, we got a 100 with Emu there. This is good. So we'll go... Oh, it's gonna be big number. I think we got this even. Yep. He doesn't even go away. Oh, wow. Hey, look at those tats, dude. Did you think it was over? Too bad. This was a warm-up. This is the main event, Caldia. However, that was quite a display of struggle. I commend you. That blow just now reached the core of this body. Getting an abnormal reading on King Solomon's spirit origin. Master, be careful. Rings, that's it, the rings! The rings. Only the one on his left middle finger is different? Okay, I didn't even notice that. I thought we were talking about the rings in the sky. True, that's the only one that doesn't match the rest of the rings. Mr. Holmes said he didn't feel right at first sight, so he meant that ring. Oh yeah, there's a silver one. Bands of light illuminate the throne room. Let my great feat begin. Great feat? No, the only great feat I care about are the feet of Saber. Also Ishtar, I guess. Oh, now it's red in the sky. That's not good. Demon God pillars are proliferating. They've covered the throne room. Oh, is he changing? I am the King of Mages' avatar as well as the system he created. I am the first familiar he created that became the foundation for you mages. I ruled a nation with Solomon was left behind when he died as a primordial curse. I used Solomon's body as a nest and achieved incarnation through a summoning spell. My name is... Whoa! Whoa! That's a final boss! Well, I will rid myself of the title King of Mages. There's no more need for deception. I had no name, but if you want to call me something, call me this. I am the one who shall attain true wisdom, as was... Just tell me your name! I am the ritual for the incineration of humanity. I am Goetia, the king of demon gods. It's one of the 7 evils of humanity. Beast the first, a beast of disaster. Correct. No. We were created by human hands. We have seen enough and will see no more. Even the gods can meet no end on this planet except through annihilation. We no longer care about humans or the future. What I seek is a perfect environment to raise a healthy, sapient being. I shall rewrite the book of Genesis and create a world without the concept of death. That shall be our grand deed. A plan like this requires a vast amount of magical energy. To be precise, 3,000 years worth of the magical energy stored by all sapient beings. And so, by turning all of human history from 1000 BC to 2018 AD into magical energy, we acquired the necessary amount to journey to the beginning of this planet. I see. I was born for this exact moment. Isn't that right, Doctor? Mash? Now then, I have shown you due respect. It is finally time for retaliation. Deployment of Goetia's third noble phantasm confirmed. It can't be stopped, can it, Master? How boring. Why would you simply accept this, Mash Kyrielite? Goetia? I've come to understand you. Can you not understand me? Mash Kyrielite, a life made by man and one that is about to disappear. Join with us, rejecting all of human history. Tell us that we are correct. Just say one word. Yes. With our assent, we shall permit you to journey with us towards the apex. It's true that a world without death or endings would be one without sadness. But that would be wrong. Even if I could live for eternity, I wouldn't want to. The world I'm seeing is the one that's right in front of me. Even if my life ends in the blink of an eye, I want to see every second I can of this future. Senpai, will you hold my hand one more time? Of course.
A shame. Then burn to ash along with this era. Third Noble Phantasm deployment complete. I shall herald the end of humanity with the fire that scorches the world.
ではお見せしよう。貴様らの旅の終わり。この星をやり直す。人類史の終焉。我が大行成就の瞬間を。第三ホール展開。誕生の時来たれ。祖は全てを治めるもの。さあ、悪魔のように燃え尽きよ。
それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。
It's like time had stopped. Nothing on Earth existed that could stop those bands of light. That was only if one thought in terms of physical laws. Her defense was a shield of the psyche. There was no impurity and no hesitation within it. Its invincible walls would never melt or break. That hellish moment continued. As she blocked the heat that would pierce the planet, she thought. She thought of the journey so far and the journey to come. She thought of her past, the future she would not be there for. Thank you for everything. I wanted to pay you back for everything you gave me. That's why I was able to put my weakness aside and push ahead, Senpai. And now finally, I really feel like my life had value. I regret one thing. No, I'm going to cry. I was always the one that was protected. So at least once, I wanted to be useful to Senpai. No! Okay. Like, even when I know she'll be fine, it still hurts.
Behold the result. Her body could not take the heat from the bands of light and evaporated. But her heart remained untouched, and her snowflake shield remained unscathed as it protected her master to the end. That's why I say that she was neither a brave warrior, nor the protagonist of the story. And she was simply an ordinary girl. Futile. Utterly futile. We are invincible. As long as Solomon's Grand Temple exists, the 72 demon gods cannot perish. Your fleeting life, the struggles of heroic spirits, all of it is meaningless. Reloading the third noble
You can reload it? It's not a one-shot? Oh, no.
I suppose I should give you one last chance to strike at me. At the very least, I understand how you feel. Do it in memory of Mash Kireolite. Strike me with those frail human's fists of yours and die.
Oh, nothing would make me happier, bud. Wait. Who? Oh! Are we getting what I expected? Suicidal move isn't your style. Try to save your strength for now. Doctor? Hey there. Done well to fight this far, Tanner. Hate to steal your thunder here at the end, but it's my turn for a little bit.
Romani Archiman? How did a mere human gain entry to my throne room? No, wait. You, that spirit origin.
I knew day one that he wasn't human. Yeah, forsaking the wish I made upon the Grail. Here on, my words and actions will be from my original self. First, I should take my gloves off. That should help everyone understand. That ring on your left hand. Has he been wearing gloves this whole time that has been hiding it?
That's King Solomon's 10th ring. One eye. No, he lost.
When the head of Chaldea, Marisbury Animosphere, joined the Holy Grail War, he prepared the greatest catalyst possible. This ring. King Solomon sent it into the distant future at the time of his death. Didn't know why at that stage. He thought it was just another one of God's whims. Marisbury dug up the ring and summoned a heroic spirit to win the Holy Grail War. That was Solomon, the very first heroic spirit summoned by Chaldea. Alongside Marisbury, he obtained the Grail and had his wish granted. His wish was a very ordinary one. Want to be human. there was a problem. Solomon possessed the skill clairvoyance. In fact, he was so potent it was clearly, essentially omniscient. Became human, he lost all those powers. This wasn't a big problem on its own, but just before his power left him, he saw it. Oh yeah, that would make sense why he would know about it. He panicked, but by then he was already human. And that's how my journey began. A journey to relearn how to be human, quite literally from scratch. I didn't know who the enemy was, or what would cause it all. The thing I could do was endure, prepare for when the time came. Of course, a few instances of good fortune helped me along the way. The greatest of them was you, Tanner. During this entire Grand Order, there was never a time you weren't there to help me. Thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to you and Mash, I was able to reach this moment. Oh, are you like your body, bud? Goetia. You said you had no need of the name King of Mages anymore. Take it back then. Super Saiyan Romani? Oh yeah, there you are. Except you're way better looking. Like, cause you don't look as gooey. I am Solomon, King of Mages. Goetia, it is I who shall read your last rites.
How like Solomon to come to try and erase his shame. You are no match against us as a mere heroic spirit. The only one who could stop me was the real living you. Only King Solomon and his momentous undertaking could have stopped me. What power do you have after death? I'll blast that empty head of yours into oblivion.
Hey, don't Goetia's coming. Yeah, okay, this is for me to do. Don't worry, it won't take long, then it's your turn. You poppin' your own noble phantasm, dude? And then, like, we get to finish it?
常に口先だけだバカ者め。やはりしめ、貴様自身の方で引導を渡してくれる。
ああ、初めからそのつもりだ。僕は自らの宝具で消滅する。それがソロモン王の結末だからね。ゲーティア、お前に最後の魔術を教えよう。ソロモン王にはもう一つ宝具があると知ってはいたものの、その神明を知れなかった。いや、知ることのできなかったお前に。誕生の時来たれる、祖はすべてを治めるもの。体感の時来たれる、祖はすべてを始めるもの。そして決別の時来たれり、祖は世界を手放すもの。アリス
のHow could you make such a choice? How could you do such a thing? Why are you even capable of making that decision? The very incarnation of all the laziness and compromise in the world. Oh.
Yeah, it's strange. We saw the same things, sat on the same throne, spent the same time together. Solomon and you reached completely different, antithetical conclusions. If there was a difference between us, it would be... Put simply, I just didn't have the freedom to get mad. It may have been the thing that separated us.
What?
What did you do? During his lifetime, King Solomon returned his rings of omnipotence to heaven. This noble phantasm recreates that legend. Ooh. But your body... Yes, it is my everything after all. His body will disappear soon. I'm afraid this is a bit of a suicide attack.
It's not that simple. You just gave up being a heroic spirit. It's not about giving up one's life. It's the complete abandonment of one's existence, one's everything. Everything Solomon made will be made worthless. The Temple of Time will lose its power.
That's right, I've completely cast aside my position as a heroic spirit. Doesn't mean I'll die, but from here on, Solomon will disappear from the throne of heroes. Agent of God will disappear from human history. The world should be ruled by the laws of physics, by human knowledge. With the complete annihilation of Solomon, King of Mages, the Age of Gods will truly come to an end. Going to die? It's the right thing to do. You and Mash taught me that. Yo, that's not fair, dude. Now all the seals are gone. Goetia, your immortality is no more. You were a spell woven to watch over mankind. In turn, chose to destroy its future. You have turned away from your duty. Now it's time to pay the price.
My duty? My duty? Are you saying that I, as an omnipotent collective, have a duty to watch over all of mankind? Every human's life is a story of hate and despair. It is a terrible thing to watch.
That's why you fail to understand, Goetia. Of course, nothing is eternal and pain awaits us all in the end. But that doesn't make life a story of despair, not at all. It's a fight against death and separation. What precious little time one is given. It's a repetition of meeting and parting despite knowing there's an end. Human stories are dazzling brief journeys, the twinkling of stars. They're stories of love and hope.
No, utter nonsense. Your deception will not sway us. Die here, humans. Our great deed remains incomplete but unhindered. I will kill you, kill Tanner, and be rid of the heroic spirits. Our union is disintegrating, but there's still plenty of time. As long as I can activate my first noble phantasm before the last of us is gone.
This is my order as Kaldia's commander. Don't worry about me. Fight until you claim perfect, total victory. As a human, you defeated Solomon, King of Mages. Now you must defeat the beast calling himself the King of Mages. Now, go, Tanner. Everything you and Mash have done has led you to this moment. The end of your journey. Tanner, entering combat. Nega summon? What was that? What did that do? Gain resistance since noble... Aw, frick. I hate that. And wait, what was the other thing? Target receives Oh, I hate that. Reloading human... Oh, what? How? Just immediately? Is he just gonna do it again? No. Yeah, okay. How? Let's see here. Because now you're doing Song of the Grail, which should give guts to everyone. Good. Because I don't think it goes through guts, right? That's wild. Good, good, good. Okay, we'll go like this, yeah. Sorry, what? Oh god, we're done. Let's try this. Will 9 lives even... Oh my goodness. It is functionally useless. Well, the defense down won't be too bad. Let's go 9 lives to get a buster started, and then we'll do this. Because then, I mean, otherwise, there's no point, right? So... And I mean, next turn we're gonna die anyways, because he has his Noble Phantasm. Oh! It's hitting for damage now. That wears off, huh? Well, that's good. Oh, he's just going through the guts, huh? Is he done? Yeah, he is. Darn it. Let us resummon. Let's do this. Okay. Ow. That one's not too bad. Oh, God. God, you're so rough. At least we can seal your Noble Phantasm again. And boost your defense. Jeez, those defense downs suck. This one's not bad. It's the... Oh, never mind. When it gets a crit, it's just as bad. How? Like, how? Okay. What's 1 Saint Quartz? Let's go. I know people will probably not be very happy, but it is what it is. It's time to go buck wild. Okay. So close! Oh, he's done. Well, oh my god. The Grail itself will be the one to win.
いけない聖杯はふさわしい人になるあなたではないの聖杯を手にするべきものは
Oh my god. That was something else, huh? I was omnipotent. Not because Solomon made me that way. We were born from the distortions in people's hearts, a colony comprised of many demon gods, each granted titles and abilities. I was transcendent from the beginning. The moment we are born, we are given omnipotence and the benefit of its perspective. Since our birth, I have known true omnipotence, but I have never lacked for anything. To lose that, to feel it fading away, we cannot describe this pain. I cannot bear it. We cannot bear it at all. This is what makes it so terrifying. Even knowing all of this, that wretched king once again overcame this fear.
You're in my way. You should be gone. We just need to remove you, but why? Why can't we rid myself of a single human?
Why do you fight so hard to protect humanity, heroic spirits? You should be aware that mankind is not worth this effort. Life is painful memories. Evolution at the cost of so much pain is a unique folly to the universe. Fool, you've already answered your own question. Who? You're... Oh, here you are! I once thought as much as you do now, but we reach different conclusions. You can see everything, and yet you fail to see the whole picture. You were focused only on the sadness. You focused so much on each individual evil that you blinded yourself to the larger tapestry that is humanity. You are the one who doesn't know the value of life, King of Demon Gods. The boy you dismissed as worthless is backing you into a corner. If you're having doubts, then ask. I think that'll be your final salvation.
We're crumbling. We're losing our unity.
Buddy, it's over.
How dare you speak to us of the end?
I haven't lost yet. We still have the will to fight and the strength to kill you. What you gonna do? Punch me? Foo! I know. Step back, Foo. It's true. There's a certain logic to the King of Heroes' words. We fail to measure your true worth as a human. It pains me to ask this, but I must know. Tanner! Why do you fight? Why do you not submit to me? Why? Why do you keep fighting so hard? That's obvious. I don't have any of those left to live! To live. You longed for life and feared death. And while fearing death, you defeated us in our quest for eternity. What hopeless foolishness. What worthless stubbornness. We need not save you. That is the very embodiment of absurdity. Alright, we have communication. Hope you're okay, Tanner. Not emotionally. We just confirmed the collapse of the throne room. The King of Mages. I mean, Goetia's gone too. There's no time to savor the victory. The temple is crumbling and the Bandolite is unstable too. If you can use the dimensional fissure in the throne room to make it back to the Holy Gate, I can ray shift you. But if the floor crumbles, you won't be able to get to the Holy Gate. Whether the Bandolite's diffusion or the temple's will collapse first is, well... Anyway, hurry back. We can talk details after that. Let's go. Foo! You're right. We need to get out of here fast. You'll never leave me, Foo. The temple is crumbling. Tanner did it. Good work, everyone. Thanks to you, we defeated the Demon God Pillars, while Tanner made it to the throne room. Everyone's disappearing. Thank you. You didn't let up even for a moment. You fought until all your strength was gone. My words won't reach you now, but I'm so grateful for your help. And now, we survivors can return to our own grand thrones. We may have been a ragtag group of heroic spirits, but this truly was a battle for the ages. Buddy, you didn't appear until the last 5 minutes. I see you're starting to fade away, King of Heroes. Are you not going to stay to see how it ends? No, from here on out, what happens should be for humans alone. Neither you nor I are meant to be a part of it. Goetia, the beast who knew no love, an evil of humanity fueled only by his own grief, one who sought nothingness. To be honest, I don't really know a great deal about those beasts, since I do not possess the grand title. But it said they manifested like a chain reaction. In a world where one of the evils of humanity reared its head, other calamities, culminating in the final evil, will appear. Since Beast the First is manifested, I'm sure the final one, Beast the Seventh, is somewhere in this world too. I don't care how it turns out, but you should watch over them, and help them as much as you can. Now get moving, unless you want to stay here and sacrifice yourself to that great fool, King Solomon. Oh, well there we have our next opponents. You're right, all we can really do is lend them our strength. Finishing one battle and moving on to the next is what humans of that age do. Well done, Tanner. The gathering of so many heroic spirits here was your doing. Looks like the temple is crumbling, even faster than the band of light is dispersing. Just a little more. Run, run. An energy surge. Did he just manifest? No, he was waiting there? Be careful, Tanner. The spirit origin right in front of you is... Of course, he's going to make things that easy. Who is it? Whoa! Whoa! That's right. Finally understand each other, Tanner. The band of light is vanishing. The incineration of humanity will be reversed. The moment King Solomon ceased to exist, all my work was undone. I too am no longer the 72 demon god pillars. That is all that remains. No matter what I do here now, I cannot redeem my failure. Killing you will change nothing. This is a meaningless battle. This would have been an unthinkable choice for me before, but... Hey, now you have a reason to fight, because you're pissed off. I now understand human mentality. Now that I have a limited mortal life, I finally understand. It's been a long journey, so very long. I've dwelt here for 3,000 years. I'm going to stop you in order to protect the one thing I cannot possibly relinquish, and you're going to stop me so you can return home alive. This battle may be without resolution or reward, but I shall put my entire being on the line to crush you. My sworn enemy, my hatred, my destiny. I want you to witness this. This brief moment is now my story. This brief but precious time has given the creature called Goetia true life. Grand last battle. 1 million HP. Not that much attack. All things considered. That is a heavily delayed sound effect. Second ring, skill seal. That sucks. Third ring, bonus effect. What is the bonus effect that he gets? Chance to apply debuff to self with normal attacks. That sucks. Master experience the joy of life. It's like... It's interesting in that he's not that powerful unless it's like he gets to his final stuff. Like if he gets to his last ring, then he just annihilates you. There's that possibility for sure. Fourth ring, Noble Phantasm Seal. You're dead. You're dead, oh no. Got up to 100, so at least we'll get group-wide healing as well as bonus effect. Okay, I wonder what that is. Well, Ripperoni. 6th ring is HP recovery. Oh, that sucks. 7th ring, bonus effect. Wisdom of the Sage, defense up, damage cut, charge gain. Dang. Let's see how much we can do. Still good damage, at least. Oh, max HP down with every attack. Are you serious? Wow. Oh, if I had a command spell, I could totally pop it and do a, make it so that he can get, his meter back up. But we'll see here. Ah! This is literally gonna come down to the end. 1 HP. Oh, well, shoot. We're done. It's $1. It's $1. 10th ring, Noble Phantasm Strength, HP. Oh! So it was doomed from the start, huh? time to end this in the only way I know how we started this. Unlimited blade works. I am the bone of my sword, seals my body, fires my soul. I've wielded 1,000 blades, but I don't freaking care. Give me back my mash. Who would have known? Tragically short and yet strangely fascinating. So this is what human life is. Alright, the video's back up. Tell me what happened later. Hurry up, Tanner. Caldia is starting to move away from Solomon's Temple of Time. Get to the race ship point now. I'll hold till the last possible second. I'm coming. I'm booking it. Yeah, we gotta go. Hurry. That's not good. Just one more step. I was so close. Wait, does that imply that we didn't make it? There's still a chance. Reach out. Senpai, grab my hand. Hi. Oh, good. You're still here, Mash. Completely disappeared. This Mash is... Oh, is this Fu?
This Mash is your death. Even still, your will persists in the void. There are so many things you need to do. That's why I'm not saying well done. Instead, I will say goodbye. We don't have much time, so I'll be brief. I'm going to bring you back to life. I am the embodiment of comparison. I am the beast that feeds on the energies that comes from humans who grow and compete, who envies others' strength, who regret their own weakness. I am the beast who stands over any and all opponents. I am Kath-Palurg, a beast of disaster. In a different world, I was called primate murder.
What?
As long as I stay away from human society, I'm just a harmless animal. That's why I remained on a remote island. But the mage who was taking care of me was a real bastard. He kicked me out of his warm, snug tower and forced me to live outside. But that is how I ended up in Caldia, which is where I met you and Tanner.
You are...
Over the last few centuries, I've accumulated incredible amounts of magical energy. Using that, perform a miracle that even true magic could never achieve. Although I suppose death at the Temple of Time doesn't quite count in reality. What I'm going to do is transfer my future to you. You will be powerful enough to extend your life past the 3 days you have left.
Oh, wow, okay.
However, I'm not all fully grown, so the time I can only give you will amount to the average human lifespan.
That's a solid deal.
Once I've done this, I will just be an ordinary beast. I will lose my intellect, my personality. Up to now, I've been chiming into your conversations meaningfully.
Were you?
But from here on out, all I'll be able to do is make animal noises.
Okay.
The mage sent me out and told me, go experience the beauty the world has to offer. And, well, I've seen truly beautiful things. There are some evils that can be defeated without shedding blood or crossing blades, and that is what has made this possible. Congratulations to you, the wonderful people of Caldia. You have defeated Beast 4 without so much as a single blow.
Oh, so he was Beast 4. Okay.
Foo, foo, foo.
It's like something just licked my cheek. Hi! Senpai. Hugging you back! Aw. Hey, you two, that's enough PDA for now. You're embarrassing the staff. Da Vinci. Congratulations on completing your mission, Master Tanner. With your safe return and awakening, we're pleased to declare our final grand order complete. Right, while you were out, we resumed communication with the outside. Everything is in chaos right now. After all, people are missing an entire year's worth of memories. Goetia has vanished and the incineration of humanity has been prevented. But that doesn't mean the last year didn't happen. For everyone outside Caldia, it's as if they woke up today and an entire year had passed while they slept. The Mage Association is sending envoys here immediately. There's no doubt all intelligent life forms ceased activity for the past year. Report immediately on why and how, they said. A huge group's coming tomorrow, so Caldia is gonna get a bit crowded. Da Vinci, what will happen to the servants? Oh, they all left already. The threat to humanity has passed, so there's no point in them lingering here. The only ones left are the oddballs like me, who've been here since before the Grand Order was issued. Or the really benevolent servants who just can't bear to leave you, Tanner. Of course, I have everyone's spirit origin patterns stored, so if there's any need to race shift again, you can form a contract like before. Now that everything's back to normal, there's a solid chance that race shifting itself may be prohibited entirely. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If there are any concessions or liability issues and we get into hot water, I'll take care of it. Now that's about it for Caldia's current situation. I'm sure there's a lot on your mind, but there's something else that takes top priority. Going to the bathroom and eating lunch. Tanner, Mash, the two of you need to set this contraption at these coordinates. It's not even a kilometer away. Shouldn't be more than a 20-minute trip. Okay, mission received. Let's go, Senpai. Well, take a look at that. They went off holding hands. And both Mash and Tanner had wonderful smiles on their faces. I think it was right after we went to America. Oh? Hey, it's the workshop. Well, how about it, Da Vinci? How do you think Tanner's doing? Got a long way to go yet as a mage, but as a master he's doing well. At this rate, it won't be long till he becomes Caldia's most famous master. You look so proud. It's good to see you putting your trust in others. But are you sure about this? Shouldn't we tell them something at least? Well, still I can't tell him. Oh, so she knew this whole time. The man claiming to be Solomon really is Solomon. That very secret will be our trump card. The enemy learns the truth and has time to prepare. We'll lose our advantage. I won't tell Tanner even to the very end. I see. Guess that makes sense. It is only really effective if the enemy doesn't know. If that's what you've decided, I suppose I'll play along. That'd be helpful, thank you. Though King Solomon and I are practically different people at this point. After all, he didn't have any human sentiments. What does that mean? Are you saying he was cold and heartless till the end? That's something far simpler. You see, every hero starts off human. They might have the blood of a god or be the subject of a prophecy, but few are ever born heroes. Wait a minute. Are you saying King Solomon? Now you got it. There was never a time when Solomon was human. From birth, he was treated as a king who could hear the voice of God. People wanted him to be king, so he became one. So that's why you wish to be human. You can't interact with the real world as a heroic spirit. That's why many servants wish to be reincarnated. Solomon didn't want to rule again, he just wanted to be human. The time as Romani Archiman has been wonderful. My magical circuits were gone, my clairvoyance was gone, and I was able to live truly free and however I wished. This time I've had been like a dream. It's exactly what I've wanted. By the way, how'd you get the nickname Roman? Was it a coincidence? No way, of course it meant something. People in King Solomon's day didn't have the mental flexibility humans do now. Many people could think freely if given the chance, but the basic mentality was that everyone obeyed the laws laid down by God. When I learned the word romance, I was surprised and even delighted. The freedom to dream of a future, the ambition to look for a better tomorrow, to know that the people that would come after us would be capable of such things. Well, anyway, I liked the idea so much I wanted people to call me Roman. When I became human, I wished to live like that from the bottom of my heart. When you say it like that, I don't have the heart to make fun of you for it. But are you sure if you go down this path, you'll lose that freedom of yours? It's been more than a decade, huh? It went by so fast. It's okay. Tanner's here. As long as he becomes a good master, then there will have been meaning in my time here. Decade you've spent. You spent all that time working yourself to the bone, desperately trying to escape from and avert the end of mankind that you saw when you became human. There was no romance there, only a nightmarish existence, a hellish freedom, but it was indeed worth it. Yeah, King Solomon never really got his wish to live as a human. Congratulations, your wish came true, Romani Archiman. Woohoo! Blizzard stopped. So this is the real sky, the Earth of our time. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we had one of these. The doctor told me once. He told me it's always snowing outside Caldia, but once in a while the sky's clear and you can see the lovely stars. He also said that one day the time would come when I would get to see them for myself. He had no proof, but laughed when he told me. Bet that was what he dreamed would happen. Yes, I'm so grateful to be alive right now at this very moment. I was able to see the sky thanks to the help and support of so many people. It was a whirlwind of a year. This order happened on such a terrifying scale. Still, it has been truly an incredible experience. But you, Senpai? Come to think of it, you applied to Caldia on a whim, were accepted, and were hired as a lower-tier master. Even before you learned what your job really was, you were pulled into this conflict and somehow persevered through all of it. What did the journey of the Grand Order mean to you, Senpai? Well, probably the same as it means to you. Yes, I'm glad you feel that way too. All that worrying and lamenting about the future was because we had hope. So I'm sure there'll be more adventures lying ahead of us. Now let's go, Master. Let's go toward that new year you saved for us all, where the unknown awaits us.